Hi, I'm Matthew Durley. I deny that being a vegetarian is a better ethical choice than meat eating. While I do concede that early humans were herbivorous, this does not mean that humans cannot be omnivorous after acquiring technology to do so. Fire enabled humans to cook meat that would otherwise make them sick. My opponent claims that eating raw or uncooked meat is a cause for food poisoning, salmonella, and zoonosis. I do agree with him that raw or undercooked meat does cause these things, but this can easily be resolved if one were to cook the meat more thoroughly. Factory farms bring many animals to life. Having life, even if it is difficult, is better than not being born. This is important because if there were not any factory farms, there would not be as many farm animals in existence. Our economy here in the United States is not at its best. We are in debt for over $21 trillion. Factory farms produce 80% of our food supply, and to take away such a huge part of our economy would be detrimental to it. Also, getting rid of these factories would not fix the issue, it would only move it. These companies would not give up their profits. They would not move their farms, they would move their farms to poorer places, abide by less laws, and make more profit and exploit workers even further. Taking factory farms away from the United States would make the issue worse. These workers at these factory farms are portrayed as bad people only because they are doing what is told. These workers are usually poor or illegal immigrants and have no other outlet to work. While the food going into the mouths of their children may be from a factory farm, it is still food. If all factory farms were to be destroyed, these workers cannot be left out to dry. They should receive job placement elsewhere. Without the workers on your side, the issue will never be solved. Social issues must be solved before the workers are to fight meat eating. We need to take a phase-out approach. Getting rid of factory farms is not something that can happen overnight. People would have to switch their habits overnight and eat differently after the factory farms were gone. Also, as I previously explained, the workers would have nowhere to go. While I concede that eating from a factory farm is unethical, eating from a small or local farm is not. The animals at these places are treated fairly and humanely. It is the complete opposite of the horrors seen in the factory farms. We can phase out the factory farms slowly while replacing them with local and more humane facilities that treat their animals fairly. While we live in the United States, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Emphasis on free here. It's unfair to tell me, an American citizen, or any other American citizen for that matter, what he or she can and cannot eat. It is unjust and un-American. Remember the last time someone told us what to do and we didn't like it? We won that war. I'm referring to the Revolutionary War, of course, when we rose up and defeated the ones who forced us to do something. If the USA told us what to do in our eating habits, there's bound to be a civil war, and no one would want that.